I've made $11,565.99 just by helping other people find Udimi solo ads traffic. That number pales into insignificance compared to the amount of money I've made by purchasing Udimi solo ad traffic myself, using it to build my email list and make affiliate sales. In this video, you'll discover what solo ads are and how you can use them to build your list and make profits. How to find high quality solo ad traffic on Udimi that gets you leads and sales as soon as today. The best software I recommend for tracking your capture page conversions. How you can copy a funnel I'm using right now and the secret high converting offer I'm cashing in with using nothing but traffic from Udimi. Plus a bunch of other bonus tips along the way. So the first thing you're going to want to do is to go to Hey my friend, Ben Martin here, the king of email, and welcome to my YouTube channel Profits in Paradise. Now on this channel, I make videos that show you how to make an income from home the right way and how you can build your email list for free using YouTube. Now if this is your first time here or for some crazy reason you didn't do so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and when you do, a notification bell will appear that I want you to push to. That way you will get notified every single time I release brand new videos to this channel. Okay, we've got a lot of ground to cover today, so I want to dive straight in and answer the question, what is a solo ad? Well, a solo ad is an email campaign that you send to a niche email list that you do not own yourself. You basically rent the email list of someone else in your industry to send your targeted promotion to. Now, building a profitable email list, as you probably already know, is the cornerstone of every single successful internet business that exists. Now, for some reason, a lot of people find building a list and getting traffic confusing, but the reality is, it's actually really easy. So I'm going to go over to my Udimi back office in just a moment. I'm going to show you around and you'll see how simple it is to start getting a ton of leads and sales using solo ads as soon as today. Okay, so I'm in the back office of myself and my wife's Udimi account. And by the way, if you don't already have a free Udimi account already, then please go ahead and sign up by clicking my link below in the description box. See, one of the perks about Udimi is that when somebody joins through you and they buy traffic, you get paid 15% on any traffic they purchase. And that's not just a one-time, that's on any and every traffic package they purchase. So in other words, if your referral orders $1,000 worth of traffic, you will receive $150. Now, of course, you don't have to start off by purchasing $1,000 worth of traffic. You don't have to do anything close to that, but that's just an example. And you can see that I've earned a total of $11,576.19 just from people joining me through my Udimi link and then purchasing something that we all need for our business, which is traffic. But as I said at the beginning of this video, that's just like a little cherry on top of the cake side income. The way I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars online is by actually building a list with solo ad traffic, primarily from Udimi, and using it to make sales of affiliate products. Also, when you do join me in Udimi by clicking that link below, you're going to get a $5 discount on your first traffic order, and you'll get your own affiliate link too that you'll be able to share with others so you can make money when they buy traffic for their business. So with that being said, let me just go to the home screen, and you can see, you can actually see that I've ordered tons of traffic on Udimi, absolutely tons. Here's 725 clicks, 1,000 clicks, 700, 500, 500, 625, 1,000, and I could scroll down this screen for quite a while and you will see all of the traffic that I've ordered on Udimi. And here's some of the people. I recommend this lady here, Shandai. I've ordered a lot of traffic from her. Sarah Chu, Jazz Deep, pretty much anybody you see on this list right here. And there are more people besides this who I'll show you how to find in a second, but I've used all of these people. But how do you find these good traffic vendors that you want to test out? You know, how much should you be paying for a click and how many clicks should you be buying? Well, the first thing you want to do is you want to go to find sellers. And what's great about Udimi is they've got these parameters here. And basically what I like to do is I like to go to price, and this is the maximum amount per click you are willing to pay. Now, what I've found over the years is people go to one of two extremes when it comes to buying clicks. They either think that they should buy the cheapest clicks possible because they are focused on, you know, buying cheap clicks, or they think that if they buy the most expensive clicks possible, that's going to be some magic traffic source. And the reality is, I've purchased cheap clicks that have been great, and I've purchased cheap clicks that have been terrible. I've purchased expensive clicks that have been great, and I've purchased expensive clicks that have been terrible. The question is not the cost per click, the question is quality of the click. In other words, does the click convert into leads and sales? And the only way you can do that is by running some initial small tests with the vendors that you are going to know how to find, because I'm showing you how to do it. But a good guidance, like some good guidelines, is I've found that typically clicks anywhere in between 40 cents and 70 cents in terms of price have produced me the correct results. And if you're wondering what a click is, when we're talking about solo ads and I mentioned click, a click is simply one person who visits your website. That's counted as one click. So if you ordered 1,000 clicks from a vendor, once they send 1,000 unique different people to your website, that would class as 1,000 clicks. So for the price max, if it wasn't already set on 70, you would set it to 70. And then for got sales, this is important. What this means is, like, you see 0%, 10%, 20, 30, 40, 50%. This means the percentage of people who've reported getting sales from that vendor, from a vendor. Now, obviously, you want to use a vendor who's got sales, so you would never use 0%. And I've also found 10 and 20% to be too low. If you go to 40% and 50%, that's so high that you're likely either not to find very many vendors, or some of the vendors who are saying that may be falsifying sales. I'm not saying they are, but some may be. The sweet spot I found is 30%. Now, in terms of niche, just leave that on any, and in terms of last seen, set it to within 24 hours. And you can see that basically based on those parameters, it's going to pull up a list of vendors on Udimi. So I know this guy, personally. I've never actually used this traffic, but he is a friend of mine, and I hear he does have good traffic. But you can basically see this different list of people. So you can see this, let's just go down this list a little bit. And you can see, for example, let's go back up again. By the way, this list will go on and on and on. But let's go back up to this guy here. So he charges 50 cents per click. So if you wanted 1,000 clicks, you'd be investing 500 bucks. And by the way, I always recommend when you're testing out a vendor to start off with, you know, just like a test of 100 clicks, just to see, you know, if you get opt-ins. Now, when it comes to like testing out capture pages, which I'll talk to you more about that in a little bit, I like to send an average of 300 clicks to each capture page to test how effective my capture page is converting visitors into leads. But just for a new vendor, just do 100, 200, no more than 300 clicks to test them out. And you can see this guy, you know, has a good balance between cost of the click, and also he has 36% of people, customers reporting sales, and 452 thumbs up positive reviews. So I would click on this person. Just here we go, and let's see what's the maximum. So you can order to begin with a maximum of 500 visitors. But what I want to do first is I want to read up on this guy first. So this seller, premium solo ads, he's saying his traffic is good for a system I know called Funnel X. That's basically a make money system. Warrior Plus offers, Super Affiliate Network, ClickBank offers, MCA, and other programs. He delivers or 85% plus or to 100% top tier traffic. Basically what tier 1 top tier traffic is, traffic which comes from countries where people have money and credit cards, like the USA, Canada, New Zealand, Australia, and the UK. And you know, he's giving you unique clicks. He's going to give you 10% over delivery, meaning that if you order 1,000 clicks, he's going to deliver 1,100 clicks. And his traffic is suitable for the make money online or the MLM or internet marketing. So it's the exact type of vendor I would use, and in fact I have used him in the past. I've used him in the past. I actually went over to Facebook and spoke to him. I didn't order through Udimi. I actually ordered through Facebook. I can't remember why, but I definitely remember using this guy. So what you would do is you can do two things. You have an option to do link only or add text. And basically, if you want to add text, it means you are going to provide them with the email swipe for them to send to their list. Now, I recommend that you actually do link only. In other words, you would include the link to your capture page. Note I said capture page and not sales page. We'll talk about that in a couple of minutes, but you would give them the link to your capture page there, and then you would press add to cart. And there's a little fee from Udimi added on to every single order. But that's as simple as it is to find vendors. So recap real quick. Go to find sellers. Set the max price to 70%. Set the got sales to 30%. Any niche within the last 24 hours. Scroll through the list and find somebody who has a good balance between cost per click and sales. So, you know, this person here, 40 cents a click and 38% sales reported. So I would click on them. I would decide how many clicks I wanted. And before I obviously ordered the clicks, I would read whether or not his traffic was suitable for what I want to sell, which is make money online stuff, which basically I know this would be. And if I was happy, I would just put my link in there, make sure it says link only, add to cart, and on the next page I would check out. It's as simple as that to find high quality solo ad vendors on Udimi. So you now know what a solo ad is, how to find high quality solo ads on Udimi, and how to make a side income by helping other people find high quality solo ads on Udimi. But if I just left it there today, you probably still fail with solo ads, because there are still some do's and don'ts that you need to know to turn solo ad traffic into leads and sales, and I'm going to share those with you right now. One thing you should never do with solo ad traffic is send it directly to a sales page. You should send it to a capture page so that you can build your email lists. And it takes an average of 7 to 15 times before people make a decision on whether or not to buy your offer. Most people are not going to buy your offer straight away the first time they see it. So if you're sending traffic directly to the sales page, then you may as well pour gasoline on your money and set it on fire, because those solo ad clicks and the majority of people who won't buy the first time are going to be lost forever because you didn't take the time to capture their email. That's what amateur affiliates do, and there are 3 types of affiliates. Amateur affiliates are the first kind of affiliate, and maybe this is what you're doing right now, and I'm not meaning to offend you, because you don't know what you don't know until somebody tells you, then you know it, right? But amateur affiliates, what they do is they buy traffic and they send it to a sales page, and then they wonder why that they didn't make a profit or they didn't make any money at all. And that's because they didn't collect leads. They weren't able to follow up with those leads with emails and drive sales. Then you've got typical affiliates. Now, a typical affiliate is what most people out there are doing, and this is way better than what amateurs do, but it's still not what I do, and it's still not what you'll find any top income earner on the internet doing. But it's a little bit better than being an amateur. What a typical affiliate does with their solo ad traffic is they buy their traffic and they send it to a capture page, because they've realized that they need to build a list and they need to follow up, because most people are not going to buy on day one. And then from the capture page, they send it to a sales page. And you might be thinking, well, that's good, Ben, right? You're building your list. Isn't that what you're supposed to do? Well, the answer is yes, but there's one more piece I found over the years that you can add to this solo ad equation to get way more sales and make way more money. And this is what professional affiliates, including me, do. They buy traffic, they send it to a capture page so they build their list, but in between the capture page and the sales page, they use this thing here called a bridge page. Now, a bridge page is basically a page that bridges the gap between your capture page and the sales page. In other words, it's a page where you either get on a video and you basically introduce yourself and you say, hey, you just joined my email list. It's great to meet you. I'm going to be sending you an email. By the way, this is a little bit about me. Now click the button below and check out how I'm making money. Or you do the same thing in a written format and you use a picture of yourself. But what that bridge page does is it introduces you into the equation, because remember, people love to buy from those they know, like, and trust. And I have found over the last 7 years that by using a bridge page with solo ads or any form of traffic, whether that be free or paid, you are going to make more money 99.9% of the time. So this is what I do. I do this professional affiliate model. It's how I've made all my money on the internet. And in just a few moments, I'm going to show you a live demonstration of this on screen and give you the opportunity to clone this entire thing with the click of a button. Now, I want to show you a live funnel that's working and making money for me right now using nothing but Udimi solo ad traffic to sell something that I call my #1 income earner. You can check out that #1 income earner by clicking the first link in the description box below. And if you join me in that program and you have a ClickFunnels account, or you grab a ClickFunnels account, I'm going to allow you to clone my funnel at the push of a button. So not only will you know my exact traffic source, but you'll also have the funnel that's working for me and the offer that's working for me right now too. So let's take a look at this on the screen. Okay, so what you're seeing on the screen right now is the capture page to the funnel I'm using to crush it right now. And don't forget, if you want to get on board with my #1 income earner, click that link below. You can grab a ClickFunnels account and you can clone my funnel just in a few seconds. And if you already have a ClickFunnels account and you join me in that #1 income earner, you can clone this funnel too. You just need to send me an email. Let me know below that you join me in the program, and I'll give you an email address or a way to contact me to basically get the link you need to clone this. And you know, if you're watching this, please don't copy this outright. You know, I don't mind you modeling this if you don't want to join me in the program, but don't copy me, because flat out copying me probably won't work for the offer you're promoting. You know, this works because it's congruent. But this is the capture page, and you can see I keep it very, 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 very simple. I collect people's names and emails, and when they enter their name and email and press this button, remember, I don't send them to a sales page. I send them to something called a bridge page, and you can see it just says, "Hey, it's Ben, it's great to meet you." I tell people to check their email and check spam and promo too, because I've sent them out an email. Remember, this is about building your list. And then it's like, step 1, watch this video. And this is where I introduce myself on camera. And if you want to, you know, clone my funnel, this is where you do a quick little, maybe 2, 3, 5-minute video and just show your face. And then underneath, when they click this button, step 2, they go over and they're able to check out my #1 income earner. And really, this capture page and this bridge page here, I've used this or some kind of version of this to crush it, and basically every offer I've promoted over the last, I don't know, 4 years. It's the same thing. This is how you absolutely crush it with Udimi solo ad traffic. So don't forget, if you want to join me in my #1 income earner and you want this exact same setup, just click the first link in the description box below. Now, there is one other thing that I do. You see, it's no good having a capture page if you don't know how effectively it's converting visitors into leads. You know, one thing I aim for with my capture pages is I want to use a page that's converting at a the very minimum 30%. In fact, most of the pages I use convert at 50% or more. This one right now I just started testing is actually converting at 43%. I've had 94 visitors to the page, and I've collected 43% of the names and email addresses that have come to this page. The reason I know that is because I use a piece of tracking software called ClipMagic, which you can also grab in the description box below. They also have a very nice little affiliate program inside ClipMagic that you can make money with too. I'll probably do a video on that another day. But with ClipMagic, what you would do is, let's just do a test, right? What you would do is, let's say you wanted to track your opt-ins. I'm just going to call this test link. I'm going to call it test link because this is for demonstration purposes. You would go and you would grab the link to your capture page. You just grab this real quick. You'd go inside of ClipMagic, and you would place it in this primary URL box and click create link. So you can now see that I've got this test link. So now what you want to do, and they actually just change this around a little bit, but now what you'd want to do is you'd basically want to click on here. So you'd find whatever link you created, click here, and you go to track conversions. And then you would go to, see, they love changing this stuff around. How do I track conversions using tracking pixels? You'd click on that, and then you click on the pixel builder. And basically you'd want to select to just track actions. You grab this code right here, you copy the code, and the code wouldn't go on your capture page, it would go on that bridge page inside of ClickFunnels, which is why it's important to have a bridge page. And basically you go into edit page in classic editor or edit page in whatever mode you wanted to, go to settings, you go to tracking codes, and you'd paste that code in there before pressing save. I'm not going to do that because I've already set this up. But every time when you do that, what's going to happen is every time somebody visits that link, I'm getting tongue-tied here, that you just created, and they enter their name and their email and they land on your bridge page, it's going to register inside of ClickMagick and say, hey, you just got a lead that opted in. It's going to show you that, and it's going to show you how effective your capture page is. Now, why is this important? Well, the higher you can get your capture page to convert, the more money you can make. If only 20% of people are opting into your capture page, it means your capture page is absolutely garbage, and you need to like tweak your page until you get in at least 30% conversions. I like to aim for 50%, and I will probably split test this. I'll probably create a slightly different version of this soon that I'll test, and I'll try and bump this up to 50%. So that's basically a walkthrough of my working funnel, the capture page, the bridge page, and how I track everything. I promise you that, you know, if you follow this and you put it into practice, you're gonna get some serious results with solo ads. Well, I hope that you're getting a ton of value so far. If you are, don't forget to give this video a like, hit that subscribe button and push the notification bell, and drop any comments or questions below you've got about this video and or about solo ads in general. You know, you can use solo ads to completely change your life financially. And the reason I can so confidently say that is because I was once completely and utterly broke. You know, in fact, I was so broke I had to move into the back bedroom of my friend's house in a really rough and shady part of town. In fact, as well as having those snot green ugly walls and no closet to even put my clothes in, my bedroom overlooked a crack den where drug dealers would turn up every single hour of the night and day, dropping off packages to their drug addict customers. But there are two things that completely changed my life. Thing number one was finding this beautiful woman here, who is now my wife, but she actually started off as a mentor. Finding a mentor, somebody who knows what they're actually freaking talking about and can show you the way, just like I've been doing in this video today, is vital to your success and will greatly expedite it. And not only did Angie show me the way, but she also showed me how to get traffic from YouTube, and together we started to use solo ads as well to crush it in pretty much every single business opportunity and product and program we promoted. And because of that, we were able to build this business of ours to $500,000 per year, and we spent nearly 5 years living in and traveling across the Caribbean. We swam with stingrays, we've gone on amazing helicopter tours, and we've done all kinds of awesome things that you couldn't possibly imagine in your wildest dreams. I'm not saying this to impress you or to brag. I'm just sharing this because I want you to understand the power of the right mentor, the right solo ad traffic, and the right funnel and product to promote with that traffic. But you know, eventually we ended up leaving the Caribbean because we got tired of dodging Category 5 hurricanes, and the weather was so hot that my wife broke out in eczema. So we decided to come back to her home state of Ohio, where we purchased a car for $30,000 in cash. You know, we just walked into a garage one day and decided we wanted to buy a car in cash, so we did. And yeah, it's not a Ferrari or a supercar, but we don't have any monthly payments on this. And we also purchased our dream home, which is close to $500,000 in value, and it sits on nearly 6 acres, and we were able to put down a 6-figure deposit on this home. So, you know, if you're interested in making solo ads work and grabbing my funnel and having an offer that converts on the back end, what I encourage you to do right now is to click that link below in the description box and check out my #1 income earner, if and only if you are ready for a change in your life. Well, that is it for today's video, my friends. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and push the notification bell so that you get updated every time I release brand new videos to this channel. Also, all the links to everything I mentioned in today's video can be found below in the description box. So check all of them out, or whichever ones you want to check out at your own leisure. I'm glad you tuned in today, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Remember, you're just a 10-minute email away.